It's Wednesday, August 25th here in Seoul. Hey everyone, it's Debbie from Korea Now with the headlines for today.
Samsung Group has announced its plan to invest around $204 billion in chip and bio sectors over the next 3 years. About 75% of the total will be spent domestically, as the company also plans to hire 40,000 more employees by 2023. This is Samsung's largest investment plan to date, and it comes 11 days after the company's de facto leader Lee Jae-yong was released from prison, raising expectations of bolder moves from the company. A majority of the investment will be spent in the semiconductor and foundry business, as Samsung faces competition against companies like Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing and Intel. Samsung also plans to boost its biopharmaceutical business to prepare for the post-COVID-19 era. South Korean health authorities said they might consider drawing up the Living with COVID-19 plan in late September or October, when around 70% of the population are vaccinated with their first shot. Under the new exit plan, the country will shift its focus on the quarantine of severe COVID-19 patients while letting people's lives return to normal. This comes as more people have been complaining of the COVID-19 fatigue and business owners protesting against what they see as the government's inconsistent restriction standards. Health authorities have been urging people to get vaccinated, stressing that more than 90% of those who recently tested positive for the virus were not vaccinated. South Korea's new daily cases of COVID-19 spiked to over 2,000 again on Wednesday amid growing concerns over untraceable and variant cases. South Korea is working to evacuate some 400 people from Afghanistan after the Taliban takeover. These include Afghan people who worked at the South Korean embassy, hospital, and job training centers for years. The foreign ministry said 3 military planes were sent to bring the Afghan workers and their families to South Korea. The government will also provide special permits for the refugees to stay here based on a humanitarian standpoint. The move comes amid growing fears that the Taliban might start retaliating against Afghans who supported the US and other countries.
And those are your top stories. For full-length articles, you can go to our official website, linked down below. As always, make sure to subscribe to Korea Now for more daily updates.